You're probably wondering, what the hell happened to Granddad's Chevy? Well, it's just been sitting here, but I really haven't had it that long. I mean, how many people you know started to build a monster truck and never finished it all? 20 years later, it's got grass growing out of the cow, you know, half buried in weeds. So I guess I'm not that bad. In my mind, everything, I can do everything today, you know. I just want to finish it. Like, if I got an idea, it's like, oh, I'm gonna do it and it's gonna be done today. But in reality, the size of the project is just too big, and I have an endless amount of gigantic projects. I've got all these gigantic projects in my mind, and some of them that are actually real that I never finish, well, or at least it takes too long. It seems like they're never gonna get finished. This one's getting finished. I don't care if I have to not sleep for the next couple weeks. I plan on at least driving it. So here's how it's looking these days. Motor's sitting in there pretty. Wiring not so pretty, but it's all hooked up. I've got the whole thing wired and linked up and ready to go. I've started a couple times, and then and here's the inside, looking pretty good, pretty much together. I just gotta finish tying up some wires and stuff, and a whole lot of nonsense, and maybe I'll be able to go for a ride. I got a deuce-and-a-half glove box in there, which I thought is like the coolest thing ever. Been holding on to that. I've been holding on to that for like, I don't know, a while, years. Just been sitting over there, and I wasn't sure why am I holding on to this deuce-and-a-half glove box? I had the whole thing, the whole dash with the glove box and the steering column. It's like, am I just hoarding deuce-and-a-half parts that never go bad, like in case my glove box goes bad or my steering wheel falls off? No, I've got plans. I saved these things, and I was building this truck, and I got this big empty space on this side, and I was like, man, it needs a deuce-and-a-half glove box. That's perfect. So there it is. And I think it's badass. So it took me a little while, but I had to figure out what all this did. I'm gonna get it figured out and tied up and cleaned up and looking a little better, and then you're gonna hear it run. So that should make you excited. Coming around to this side, you can see I've got her all wired up with switches and fancy lights and whatnot. I've even got wipers. Now I've got my transmission cooler mounted to the back wall inside the cab here to kind of keep it clean. Maybe a little bit of a fire hazard, but you can't burn to death twice, so. I don't know. Sometimes words just come out. They sound right in my head, and then when you really think about it, it's like, that was really put eloquently. I'm getting irritated with this motherfucker. You're gonna fucking go together, goddammit. Nicely and cleanly. Get in there. Get in there, pinche punta. Now I've got a visitor and a helper. What's up, man? What you doing?
Nothing. I just came out here.
Came out through the blizzard to see Daddy?
There's no blizzard anymore.
Blizzard went away?
It's still a lot of snow.
Okay. You ready to ride this thing?
No, it doesn't drive yet.
Psst. Crank her up, she'll drive.
Don't do it.
False alarm.
And it's not gonna drive. I don't think.
Even though sometimes we want to smash everything, we should have tried not to smash the stuff we actually care about.
The hunger hanged me.
Alright, this wire should have constant power. Let's see. Aha! Bingo!
Now turn it on.
Alright. There's one less thing I have to do. I hate wires. Wires everywhere. There's wires everywhere. That's better. You're a camera, and well, maybe you're not a camera. Maybe on the other side of the camera it turns out and you're actually a person like me, but maybe not. Maybe you're a shrimp. And if that's the case, then why would I talk to a shrimp? I suppose if a shrimp is capable of understanding what I'm saying, then I guess I can talk to a shrimp. But I don't think you're a shrimp. What am I talking about? Well, when you weren't watching and I wasn't talking, I actually did a little bit of work in my spare time here in the night. And, you know, it's coming along. Good job. Say hi. Son of a bitch! Thought I was done!